Alongside Brian Hayes and Marty Biron. Guys, we're a month away from the NHL trade deadline, so it's time for a trade bait edition of From the Slots. I love this game. A reminder, I'll ask the question. Our fancy slot machine's going to reveal the options for both of you. You each make your pick, and then it's open debate. All right, here we go. Time now for our first spin. There is a perfect goalie available for contenders looking for a complimentary piece. Marc-Andre Fleury. Hayes, thumbs up or thumbs down?
I am thumbs up on this all day. He's a veteran. He's been through the ringer before. He has won a Stanley Cup as a starter. He has been a part of a tandem when it comes to winning a Stanley Cup and being on the bench and being a support guy. And I think what you're dealing with here is you're talking insurance, right? Yeah. You're talking about a number one goalie that you maybe don't feel great about. You feel good about, but not great about. You want that second ticket. It's about lottery tickets. And I think Marc-Andre Fleury, as a lottery ticket, there's a lot of value there. I am thumbs up on Marc-Andre Fleury.
Okay, I'm going to go thumbs down on Marc-Andre Fleury. The only reason is I think Marc-Andre Fleury would have a lot of say in if he's going to get moved or not. And if it's for an insurance policy or a backup situation, which I agree with you, Hayes, I think that's the way that teams should approach Marc-Andre Fleury. But I don't think Marc-Andre Fleury is going to want to do that. I understand that, he's made a lot of personal family decisions of late, even staying in Minnesota last year. And now, if he has to move and to be an insurance policy, a backup, and just basically go to practice and be thinking, well, I should be at home with my family and enjoying maybe his last few games and his last few months in the National Hockey League. So I'm saying thumbs down on Marc-Andre Fleury being traded. And also, he's an .897 save percentage. Are you really getting a good insurance policy or a good backup? I'm not sure that he still have plenty left in the tank.
Marty, if Marc-Andre Fleury's playing out the string right now, at a chance to win on your way out the door, I know he's won before, buddy, but I can't see him saying no to that. I don't know. All right, time now for spin number 2. Teams looking for a veteran with Stanley Cup experience should set their sights on Vladimir Tarasenko. Marty, do you think Tarasenko to a contender is thumbs up or thumbs down?
I say thumbs up. Look, it didn't work last year with the New York Rangers, and I'm not going to put it all on Vladimir Tarasenko. But I think that any team that can add multiple 30-goal scorer, 40-goal scorer once in his career in the National Hockey League, and, it's not about, leading the charge. It's not about playing on the top line, but it's about giving you secondary scoring and maybe some special team. I think Vladimir Tarasenko would be a good fit, and hopefully learning what he learned last year, adjusting to a new team late in the year, going through a playoff run. I think he can learn from that and do better this year.
Yeah, I'm thumbs down on this. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. You just referenced it, Marty. They tried it last year. It did not work. You referenced that 40-goal season. That was a long time ago. He won in St. Louis. That was 5 years ago, right? I don't think he's got the foot speed anymore. I don't think he's got the scoring prowess anymore. I think there's better options out there. I am thumbs down on Tarasenko.
All right, here's an interesting one. Let's go back to the slot machine. The biggest enigma on our trade bait board is Trevor Zegras. Hayes, he was voted the most overrated player by his peers in a recent players poll. Should teams be looking at acquiring him right now?
I am going to say thumbs up, but not for contending teams, Gino. That's where I need to preface that. Not contending teams. He has way too many warts in his game. Way too many more. There's a reason Anaheim possibly wants to move on. Then. Absolutely, he's a project, which does not mean we're talking Edmonton, Carolina, the Rangers, the Bruins. That's not going to work for this kid. But I still think he's got immense talent. I know he's got immense talent. He clearly needs to work around the edges a lot more. Maybe he needs better coaching, maybe a new system, a fresh start. There's a lot of different things. Let's face it, Anaheim has not been a great place to develop over the past few years. So I still think he's got a lot of skill. But I'm thumbs up for acquiring him if you're a team like Ottawa or a team on the outside looking in. But if you're a contender, if you're going to the playoffs, no, I would be thumbs down on Zegras.
I will say thumbs up as well. And look, there's a big flashing red light, and it's not the goals that he's scoring that are making that red light go off. I just think there's a lot of caution when it comes to Trevor Zegras. But, Hayes, you mentioned it. The talent is there. He missed training camp this year, contract situation. He wasn't happy with it. He's coming back. He's hurt. This year is a wash. Throw it away. And he had a perfect teammate in Sonny Milano and Anaheim. They got rid of him. I don't think they've made it easy for Trevor Zegras. If you bring him in, bringing him long-term, right, and see the talent and the possibilities, I still think he can be a fantastic player in the NHL. Now it comes down to price, but I still say thumbs up.
So both of you say he's a project. All right, let's bring the slot machine in one more time. This one is a toss-up. The number one priority for teams looking for defensive help is Noah Hannafin or Jacob Chikrin. Marty, you're up first.
I'm going to use Hayes' line as fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. Jacob Chychrun, I think, has been fooling a lot of people in Arizona and now in Ottawa, and he'll probably fool somebody else again. So I'm going to go Noah Hanifin. I think Hanifin has got what I would look for in a defenseman. The age is still perfect for me. Look, Calgary's going to be moving those guys, right? Tanev, Hanifin, maybe Markstrom. They've already started all of that. So I think that there's a better situation in Noah Hanifin and getting him out of Calgary than getting Jacob Chychrun out of Ottawa. And I still think Hanifin is the better of the two players.
Yeah, I'm on Hanifin with you there, Marty. I think he's more versatile as well, right? Chychrun, it's been a tough sledding for in Ottawa with him moving to the right side. Even everyone keeps saying he can do it. I don't think he can do it. I don't think he's comfortable in that role. He's more injury prone throughout his career. He doesn't have playoff experience. Hanifin actually does. So I would go with Noah Hanifin. I think they're both really good players, but I have more predictability when it comes to Hanifin, and I would go with him over Chychrun.
Guys, thanks for playing. These are just a few of the biggest names on TSN's trade bait board. For the full list, check out tsn.ca.